Hello, I'm Bishop Garland Hunt, and this is the Power of Hope devotional. Hey, listen, I just thank God for those of you following me. Listen now, if you like this purple sweater, you like the look, then jump in here with me, because purple is a type of royalty. And I'm actually going to ask you this question that Mordecai asked Esther. Now, we all have heard this aspect of it, of Mordecai addressing Esther. You remember what happened? Haman had given out this order that he was going to have the Jews killed, and he actually recognized that Mordecai was really an enemy. He was not bowing down, so he got this pole, and he was going to impale Mordecai's head on this pole, and so he was friends with the king, and so, but Esther was of course in a good relationship with the king. So when Mordecai came to Esther and said, "Listen, you're in this place right now, but you're the only one that could save the people. But do you understand that you're Hebrew too? If they kill all the Hebrews, they're going to kill you also. So you're not going to run from this." So even though she was afraid, she said, "I can't even come in unless he raises his scepter." But he said, "But you got to do this." And so finally she realized it. And of course, as the story goes, she did indicate to the king that she wanted Haman to be impaled. So instead of Haman impaling Mordecai, that it ended up that he was impaled on that pole. So his head was on the pole, and but before they got to that part, Mordecai challenged Esther. And this is what I want to get to. Sometimes you need to be challenged because God has given you favor. God has put you in certain places in your life for favor. And I'm just saying to you, it's a relationship that you may have with your boss. It may be a relationship that you may have with your pastor. It may be a relationship that you may have with authorities in the area, in the city. I don't know what it might be. There are people that you know right now that can influence other people. Listen to what I'm saying to you. There are people that you know right now that can influence other people. And so God is giving you these relationships for a reason. And so to use these things for the cause of Christ, don't use them for yourself. Maybe someone can give a big donation to your church. Maybe someone can give a big donation to ministry or to help other people out. I mean, there are things that possibly can be done that's way above your pay grade, but you can open a door for someone else to get blessed. The relationships that you have are not all for yourself. Some of them are for others to be blessed, or some of them may be others that will survive. That survival may be based on a relationship that you already have. You ever thought about that? But the thing that gets me as it relates to Esther, it's not just Mordecai challenging her and saying that you have been ordained for such a time as this. What I like was the next scripture, because Esther realized that she was risking her life for this. And because, again, if the king did not raise his scepter, if she came to him and he did not approve, he could kill her. I mean, he had full right to kill the queen. And so this is what she said. I'm going to read it to you right now. She said, "And Esther replied to Mordecai, 'Go and gather together the Jews and fast for me. Do not eat the 3 days and nights. My maids will do the same. And then, though it is against the law, although it's against the law, I will go to the king. And if I must die, I must die.'" This is what she said. Y'all fast for me, y'all pray for me. But I'm going to go, even though it's against the law, it's not my right time, but I'm going to go, and I'm going to go into the king. And it says, and I must see the king, and if I die, I must die. So it's not just the fact that it is such a time as this. That was going to be a consequence for what she did. Either the king was going to accept what she was saying and save the Jews, or she may die as a result of it. Sometimes you got to take a chance. Sometimes you have to stay forward and don't be afraid of rejection. Sometimes you act like if somebody rejects you, that it's death. Man, go on and take a chance. Get ready to be rejected. All they can say is no. I'm telling you right now, God has put you in relationships for such a time as this, but you have to say like Esther, I'm going to step forward. If I die, I die. If I'm rejected, I'm rejected. But I still have to stand for the cause of Christ. I still have to use my relationships to benefit other people. This is Bishop Garland Hunt. This is the Power of Hope devotional. I'll talk to you next time.